Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. I am Nick, joined by Tony, and today we're playing a game called Will You Press the Button? It's a game where you're given a button and saying, hey, you get this, but this happens. So it's kind of a, not really a this or that, but a this but that. And QB's hanging out too. Hi QB.
No, QB's leaving. No, QB's staying. Hi.
Hi baby.
No, you can't see her. But
You're just happy as the year of the dog.
she's really cute.
Yeah, we love her. For this first one, you become a costume superhero with fantastic powers, but you have an intense phobia of ski masks. It's like my first thought is like, what kind of powers?
What kind of powers do I have?
Useful powers? Like fantastic and useful are not always the same
I mean,
thing.
Aquaman is fantastic, but
He's useful. Controls the ocean. This is 2/3 of the planet, motherfucker.
yeah.
And delicious water. You need it to live.
Not salt water.
Don't talk shit. So I think an intense phobia ski mask, that's gonna be like really inconvenient because it's like you're not gonna be seeing like bank robberies every day.
Yeah, but what if you were in normal life? Like last night, I was walking the dog, and I just saw a guy snowblowing with a ski mask on because it's fucking cold. Because it was like negative 11.
Or even just like walking around Target, you're gonna lose your shit in one of the aisles.
Yeah, just seeing ski. I don't think.
And your fantastic power, which may or may not be completely useless, I just don't feel like it's worth it. So I'm not gonna press the button.
Cool.
No. And 75% of people would. It's like, because they're probably like, I'm never gonna. Well, I know a button you're pressing because you're wearing your Slytherin shorts.
Oh, there's my phone. I was sitting on it.
Yeah. You laid an egg.
And
Yeah.
I'd push the button.
I figured, and it's like I'm Ravenclaw, and I have a Hufflepuff thing over there. But you know what? Slytherins aren't bad. They're ambitious.
Yeah.
Sure. And 70% of people are like,
you're still going to Hogwarts. At the
Exactly.
end of the day, you are a
worst case
witch or a wizard.
Worst
you are
case,
magically inclined.
You apply for a transfer a house, even if you really want to. Talk to the Sorting Hat. You become famous, but you also become the most hated person in the world.
So
The world.
This is you just become.
I'm gonna bite my tongue about certain current events involving other YouTubers. I'm gonna bite my tongue about that, or political leaders where we are. That too. If I'm gonna be famous, I don't want it to be for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
This could be Hitler. Hitler was famous and also the most hated person in the world. So no, I'll pass.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, yeah, no. And even the first two comments. So I become Justin Bieber or Doland Trump. And then the next comment. So I become Justin Bieber.
It's commented by the same person a very long time ago.
Yeah. You'll be able to live as your favorite character for an entire week, but for half of that week, you'll have to live the worst moments in that character's life.
What if that's dying?
Yeah. Or, at work, Jeremy was telling me the plot to one of the Shrek movies, and it sounded terrible because it was one of the ones where, like, I guess, like, people didn't remember who Shrek was because Shrek made a deal with, like, Rumpelstiltskin or something.
I don't think I saw this one, to be honest.
The way Jeremy put it is, he said, like, Shrek just wanted a day to himself, and Rumpelstiltskin's like, okay, in exchange for that, I get a day of your life, and he's thinking, okay, I'll just die a day sooner, he's gonna take from the end. And I guess Rumpelstiltskin is just like, I didn't specify which day, I'm gonna take, the day you were born. So now nobody in the kingdom knows who he is.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if this is the correct synopsis of the movie. I don't know which Shrek this is. I think it's either 3 or 4.
It's probably 4. I don't think I've seen past 2, though. So
Yeah. For a split second, I'm like, how did we get on this topic? And I had to look at the question again. I'm like, oh, right. This question wasn't originally about Shrek, but somehow I made it about Shrek.
It's Shrek secretly
and ostensibly about Smash Mouth.
Is Shrek secretly your favorite character?
No, he's not my favorite. I like him, but he's not my favorite. I don't know. I don't know which character I would be. I guess
it could be your character though.
Yeah. Well, it would just be like my trainer in my Pokemon game. What's the worst thing that could happen? You lose the same battle more than once.
Yeah, if you're really strategic.
And you're just frustrated.
You could actually have a pretty solid.
Yeah, Ultra Sun's been pretty good to my character. Her name is Muggy, as named after the channel. So yeah, sure, I'll do it because half that week's okay.
Yeah, just be strategic.
Yeah, just pick your character.
Very carefully.
Just be like, I want to be this Mary Sue throwaway character. They're my favorite.
In this universe that you really love.
And the worst thing that ever happened to them was they only got 3 scoops of ice cream when they asked for 4, but they still only got charged for 3. You are a genius and do extremely well in school. Oh, thank you. But you can't start homework until 3 a.m. the night before, no matter how big the assignment or project.
We're not in school anymore, so why
well, if I'm a genius and I do extremely well, then whatever. I'll pull an all-nighter.
In school.
Yeah.
So this doesn't apply to us anyway. We don't have homework.
Yeah. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
It's like you have to do this really hard thing, but you're completely capable of doing it. And like, sure, the benefits.
Yeah.
Are super great.
How long it takes you.
Exactly. You can read people's mind, but every time you do, you blurt out an embarrassing secret of your own. No.
That's anxiety riddling on some
Yeah,
levels.
I already have a bad enough time wondering what's on people's minds and just assuming the worst. Thanks, anxiety.
Yay.
You gain the ability to see ghosts and go into ghost form, which is basically just astral projection, but you leave your body wide open to possession every time you go into ghost form. Then I just won't go into ghost form unless I know I'm in some sort of sacred place.
I'll just see ghosts. That's cool.
Yeah. See, I don't have this fear of ghosts. I don't believe in them. But I'm always afraid that if I see one, it won't be. The fear won't be, oh my god, I'm seeing a ghost. The fear will be, oh my god, I'm crazy. Because that's what I fear, is not having control. I fear that more than a ghost. Because I'm like, you're on a different plane of existence. You can't touch me. Yeah, sure. I feel like the risk versus just the reward is worth it. You don't, and it doesn't say you have to go into a ghost form to see the ghost. You can just see them all the time. And considering where we live and where we work, we'd get so tired of it so fast. We'd just be like in the warehouse at 10 a.m. at like 11:30 at night. And they're all like rattling their chains and working their ghost sewing machines because it used to be an old sewing place.
And then before that, it was an automotive plant.
So one ghost walking around with mufflers like, "Hey Larry, where you want me to drop these off?" And I gotta be like, I'm telling you, I'm not Larry.
And the two with chains are the ones from the basement with the weird trenches that were dug out of the concrete.
Yeah, I will eventually do some videos in that basement and in that attic crawl space.
Yeah,
that's at the building.
It's a weird building.
All right, you are the best archer in the world. Period. But you have a permanent fedora and can't take it off. No. No.
Hey, you 10 years ago would have heartbeat. You can't say you wouldn't have. It proves we grow as people.
Yeah, we do. Oh my god. The United States finally converts to the metric system, but the rest of the world converts to the U.S. weight and measure system.
I agree with that first comment.
It's the same fucking problem. It's like,
no.
I've got a great idea to get us out of this hole. Dig up.
You know why specifically I wouldn't want that though?
Yeah.
Driving would be in kilometers now.
No.
I can't. People don't drive now. Like.
No. There's no point. You will finally accomplish your lifelong goal, but you will be accompanied by your crazy adopted sister.
I don't have a crazy.
Yeah, I don't have a crazy adopted sister either. So. I don't know. I mean.
But do you get a crazy adopted sister?
But crazy in what way? It doesn't. It's not like a bad... See, maybe it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm too progressive for this question, okay? Because I don't believe being crazy is a bad thing. I don't think that should be taken as a pejorative. So I'm gonna say I will not, just because in the form of I'm just skipping this question. So I'm just, I get one, we give him one mulligan. You will become the most popular YouTuber ever, but your favorite YouTuber will stop making videos. Again, I can't say who I'd pretend my favorite was just so they would stop making videos, but they've had some negative press lately, and I'm sure. Or they could just say, hey, I'm gonna retire and I'm gonna do this other thing. I'll stop making videos. I'll just stream everything. They'll just say, hey, I'm leaving YouTube and just doing a streaming thing. So with that one caveat, I'll say yes. I'd be happy to become the most popular YouTuber ever. Hopefully for the right reasons. And a lot of people with 65, yeah, sure. And with videos like this one, I and everyone I choose to bring along will hopefully be one step closer to that dream with videos like this one. And on that note, thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, be sure to poke that like button right in the eye so we become the most popular YouTubers ever. Leave a comment below. Tell me that I should be the most I'm not gonna tell you to do that.
You don't need to go there.
Yeah, I'm not that hard up for for views. I still have some views. And if you want to Jesus Christ.
This went bad.
Yeah. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Thank you so much for joining us. I love you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!